Hello, my name is Olivia Nation, and today I'm presenting artificial intelligence versus human creativity in art and animation. It is my Rogerian argument essay, and so this is the presentation. First of all, the introduction to our issue. AI is rapidly transforming art and animation, and it raises question about creativity, ethics, originality, all moving around the fact that AI is slowly taking over doing art the way that humans have always done. It affects artists, studios, audiences, and technology developers. A little bit of background of the debate. AI can generate images and mimic styles instantly, whether that is with people and artists knowing or just by themselves, just taking the patterns and replicating them. Human art expresses emotion and lived experience, and that is something that cannot be replicated by AI. And then debate centers on control, identity, and authenticity. So what's at stake with this debate is an interesting conversation, because some people would say that one side is correct and the other side is incorrect. But really, there's no clear point on whether AI should be used in art or not. In some situations, it does help, but at other times, copyright and ownership concerns take over the amount that is better for artists, and it raises more concerns instead of providing an aid. Potential loss of jobs and creative control is a big deal because of AI being able to create art and replicate certain art styles. It takes away jobs from creators who were once doing that themselves. Balancing innovation with protecting human artistry. At the current moment, there really isn't a lot of laws stating that AI can do this or can do that with art, and it hurts certain artists in their livelihood and their passion, and that's just something that needs to be taken a little bit more control of. So side A of my argument is AI as a creative partner, which is a helping tool for humans. AI enhances creativity using GANs, which is generative adversarial networks and machine learning, basically stating that AI can take and learn patterns and styles that may not be seen to the human eye, just because they can run more codes, diagnostics, and just search deeper within possibilities of art styles. And it helps artists explore new styles and visual possibilities, which is a bonus, and is used to produce innovative digital art experiences. AI does improve efficiency. It automates repetitive tasks in animation. There are certain tasks that take a long time for humans when they could be saving time to focus on their storytelling and design. And it also reduces workloads for creators when a project may have taken a week to create just one small scene. It can take a day or two, just perfecting the AI that had created part of their project. AI expands accessibility. Museums use AI for virtual tours and interactive exhibits, like the Met and the Dali Museum. Wider access for remote or disabled users. And it also democratizes art and culture for global audiences. So for some reason, I personally have been to the Met, but if someone could never get the chance to go there because of a disability or, just simple money, it's expensive. They do virtual tours that still give you the chance to be able to see it and experience it in one way or another. So the increase of AI is happening whether people are prepared for it or not. This is a chart from 2025 to 2030, just ranging in the growth of AI in companies and sales, and it's just a little bit alarming to some people. I mean, if AI is used correctly, I think it's not too big of a deal, but there are a lack of laws right now, and so basically this is just saying by 2030 it estimates 826.73 million instead of right now at our current 243.72 million and dollars of AI growth in sales and just business in general. So my side B is protecting human creativity. AI often trained on unlicensed artworks and artists losing control over their distinct styles, and human expression cannot be replicated by algorithms. So I think all of these are very important because AI basically will just use any form of artwork around its network that it can access to create whatever someone may request, and whether that is copyrighted or not, it will use it either way. So basically artists are losing control over their style if they upload it to the internet, when this AI could just take it and recreate something very similar to them and have no say about it. So I have a video here, but we'll watch it, a little bit of it towards the end. Ethical concerns. AI reduces creative autonomy. And the black box system is basically stating that AI is pulling its methods and its innovation from places that are hidden. So we don't know where everything is coming from because it's not copyrighted and it's not within our laws to state where AI is taking its inspiration from. And so that is the essence of the black box. It lacks of transparency and limits artistic involvement. And then it raises questions about fairness and exploitation. Copyright challenges. Artists like Kelly McKernan had styles copied and they actually sued and just made a big deal about it because it's her work. So lawsuits revealed unauthorized scraping of copyrighted content, and then threatens income, recognition, and creative identity. These artists who are working so hard, it's already very hard to make it as an artist, but these artists who are working very, very hard are struggling with their income and their identity as an artist, and basically losing things they have worked for. Common ground. Both sides value creativity and innovation, and both support ethical and responsible AI use, and both want the art world to thrive. Those solutions I have are transparent AI training data sets. So basically, however AI is trained and taken where AI gets their inspiration from, it needs to be very transparent and available for people to see. And human AI hybrid creative workflows where humans and AI can work together on projects, but basically being AI doing minimal work, mainly repetitive tasks, and humans being able to oversee it and control what they want. And clear labeling of AI generated content. Implementation plan is my short term. I would like transparency and metadata protections. I think it's very important. Midterm updated copyright laws 100% because it is very legal to still work. So long-term global ethical standards for AI. I do think we need better ethical standards because at the end of the day, these are people and their livelihood that we're dealing with, and frankly, AI is a computer or a robot. So it's really us who matter in this world. At least that's how I feel. And so I think with these updates that it could actually help the artists, and I think that's the best situation. Conclusion. AI and human artists don't need to be in conflict. I do not think they need to be. I honestly think AI is such a tool, and if you use it correctly and not maliciously, that it is a huge help, and especially to artists. Collaboration strengthens creativity, and then protecting artists preserves meaningful artistic futures. It does. We do not want art to end. Well, art will never end, but meaningful human art, and whether that means created by us or created with the help of AI, we do not want either of it to end. And balance between innovation and humanity is the best path forward. That was my presentation, some references. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I know this probably has not crossed some people's mind before, but I think it's a very serious issue, and I think it should be definitely thought about more in the future. And so here's part of that video. We'll just watch the first 2 minutes.
Ever since I was a little kid, I knew that I needed to be an artist. It was something I knew that I inherently am. Many artists like myself are just barely getting by. We do this because we love it, because there's nothing else. And to have the results of our passion used against us and to replace us and displace us is astounding.
The first time I used generative AI, it was just kind of really crazy to me, like surprising. I didn't really know what to expect, so I just went down a really deep rabbit hole, like immediately, just seeing what kind of images it could make and everything that I could think of.
You can explore a range of different spaces, exploration, camera angles, characters that perhaps you never thought you could do before. They can explore all those infinite spaces in just a few seconds. And I think that's magical. That's something we've never had the chance of doing before.
It really depends on who you ask, whether or not generative AI is going to totally supplant people that are currently making images, videos, films, things like that, or if it's just going to be another, say, tool in a toolbox.
AI making art is not what we really wanted. Like, we wanted AI to take away drudgery, like having to do the dishes, so that we could make more art ourselves.
So I think that just goes to show how many people feel about it, and especially artists in general. I feel like if you don't create art and you aren't familiar with digital art, it wouldn't be a very big issue. But I think for people who do, it's an even bigger hurdle than people are creating it to be. So thank you for watching my presentation. My name is Olivia Nation again, and I appreciate you for your time. Thank you.